Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the hottest mess that is my life. Without further introductions, I'm your host, Darth Taco, and this is the Darth Taco Show. And today, you know, I figure out, I'm just decided to do a live stream for a bit. And normally, oh shit. I know I just got here, Lars. I just got here. You got to give me a minute. I just got here. Huh. Just got here. Sorry. There we go. I just got here. It's only like about what, 55 seconds? Not even a minute. I just got here. You know, I just got here. Oh, by the way, my mom out of nowhere. Not fast enough. Hey, man, just because you're talking about your sex life, that doesn't mean otherwise, okay? I just got here. All right, just started it. Motherfucker. And to think otherwise, you know. No, for right now. No, for right now, I'm just decided to chill, you know. Normally, I would stream a little bit earlier, but I had stuff to do, as usual. So I figured, you know what? Fuck it. Mahoney coming in with a slice of fake J's. I believe it. Nah, this one's actually this one's. Yeah, Pink Shark. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. No, these J's are not only the original type of J's. These J's are Carmelo Anthony J's. That's probably what it is. These are the Carmelo Anthony's. Apparently, my mom got these for me for 200 bucks. Normally, these are not my color, but apparently, these ain't that bad. So these are legit. These are legit Jordan Carmelo Anthony's. And normally, okay, normally I I would be like, you know what? These are not gonna fit me. Okay, these are not gonna fit me. You know, but these are size 12s. I wear size 13s, but for whatever reason or another, you know, these are not that bad. I'll just wear these for all the different purposes. Now, these are my current shoes, okay? These are my current shoes. They're Nike Positions. These are not that bad. Those are my normal shoes compared to the pieces of crappy footwear that I used to wear. Yeah, those are my currents. Those are nice. I couldn't do anything else. So, and for content wise, it's gonna, take me a hot minute to like come up with something on top of my head. But at least I'm here now. So, yeah, I appreciate you, Pink Shark, for asking me if I'm doing okay. Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy. What's up? What's up, Senate the Menace? How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Busting out with some damn Carmelo Anthony Jordans. Yeah, for some reason my mom paid like what $200 for these for me. Hey, I love my moms. Okay, shit, Mama Taco got me these. These ain't that bad. Says Mellow. You can barely see it besides the light, but it's like the detail. You know, see the M and then the ELO. You know, the details, all that mattered. She doesn't know. She thought it was. She thought it was like. That's good. She thought it was like regular Jordans. You know, I'm like, okay, kind of like, Allen Iverson has his signature shoes. So does Carmelo Anthony. Also, I heard anyway. So there's that. But either way it goes, it's just my average Saturday night. You know, at least I had to find a way to come up with something today. I couldn't come up with anything else for the moment, but at least it's something. At least I'm here. So there's that. And I didn't bother. I didn't bother with anything else. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I don't care. I figure, hey, why not? Okay, give me a second. I got you. Let's bring up the homie up to the show. Okay, set the juggalo and calling him to the studio, and then hook him up with the link. Oh damn, you gotta go to bed. All right, Senate. Good, appreciate that. Oh shit, there goes my sister. Hey, what's up, Allie Rose? What's happening? Allie Rose Pedal in the building. Ah, good to see you, sis. Normally she's busy on her stream, so I guess she's multitasking for some reason. Oh, you took your nighttime medication. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Yeah, no worries. Oh, you're on your phone? Okay. Give me a second. Entering the Darth Taco Show, my good buddy, my homie Juggalo, Lars the Juggalo. Hey, what's up, man?
What up, ninjas? It's your boy Lars here, joined as always by my good friend Pork and Beans. And of
Pork
course,
and
King
Beans is in
Shark.
the building. Nice. Oh, you want to
Oh
hop in
man.
too? Hold on, sis. I got you. I guess.
Mhm.
I guess it ain't nothing wrong with somebody joining the party. Let's get it started. Give me a
Sure.
second here. Give me a second here. I gotta do a little bit of the magic here in the show. Booyah. Okay. Good to see Pork and Beans again. You know, I kind of love the fact that we did the episode, the Christmas special, when he took over my show for a bit and made it interesting. Thank you, Pork and
Yeah.
Beans. You
Pork and
goofball.
Beans is nodding in affirmation. He is glad you're happy. Honestly, I'm just happy that Pork and Beans is here right now, if I'm being completely honest with you. Because some shit went down last night.
Really?
No, I'm not even joking, man. I wish I was kidding about this shit, but to make a long story short, too long didn't read. My good friend Pork and Beans was doing his DoorDash shit last night.
Oh, yeah?
And one of his mutual friends of several years is going through some stuff of her own, so he decided to hang out with her. And so, what are you laughing about over there? You almost got stabbed.
Damn.
I'm not even kidding. So,
No, I believe you. This story is getting good.
I can't make this shit up. When he got home after dropping her off, girlfriend confronted him about the fact that he had been over to her house. Because they have this like GPS tracking shit that all the young little gooners and everything have in this modern age, where they're like, constantly like, Chinaing each other, just checking where they are on the GPS coordinates. And she saw that he went over to her house after, dismissing them hanging out together or whatever. And she went into the bathroom and he went to the bed. And when she came back into the bedroom, she had a butcher knife.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck is right. And yeah, she went full Medea on him. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. It's just like, what in the fuck? What aren't you telling me? While she's clutching a knife, and this isn't funny, she actually is one of those people who self-harms, but she was brandishing this fucking butcher knife, and they just had this big old fucking discussion that lasted, fuck, how long did it last?
I honestly wouldn't know.
A 40-minute fucking shouting match back and forth. Obviously, he is not the one doing the shouting. She is the one doing the shouting.
Of course,
and it ultimately resulted in her.
Fuck. What do you expect?
It ultimately resulted in her dashing out the front door of their trailer barefoot, running through the trailer park barefoot, glass getting into her heels so that she was trailing blood behind her, and they had to tackle her and drag her back to the trailer.
That comes to my other question. Did she did a Lorena Bobbitt? Is Porky and Beans' little weenies okay? To go his pork and beans for him, try to pork somebody. No pun intended.
The family jewels are still in the vault.
Oh, okay. Thank God for that one, though, because
thank God for that.
Jeez.
It's really not funny, but yeah, it really is kind of.
I wasn't. See, this is the thing, though. Like, I wasn't trying to laugh for real, though, but it's like, it's just one of those stories that are like, it's funny, but it's fucked up. Funny for us because we had to hear the story about it. Not funny for the other guy because, he's taking the punishment.
No. Big Shark, you want to jump on?
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever appearing on the Darth Taco Show without her Pink Shark hoodie. Ladies and gentlemen, Pink Shark.
Hello. But it
How
wasn't
you doing,
fun.
Pink Shark? Welcome in.
Exhausted, honestly. I'm trying to do school.
Oh, yeah, it's just... Oh, don't worry about sweetness. It's just one of those weekends. This is not even my normal time slot, to be honest. It is 8:34 p.m. my time, and it's not my normal time slot, but for some reason, I'm glad.
It's 9:34 here.
It's not my normal time slot, but I'm going to make it work just because I'm bored. And I decided to shut the fuck up, Taco. Let's put on a fucking show. While it's still a good weekend, actually. So I'm glad you decided to come up.
Sure.
I'm decided that you come up and just grace me with your presence. Lars has always been a good buddy of mine. I really do appreciate. We do appreciate both of contents here.
Yeah, definitely.
In YouTube world.
But seriously, that shit was scary as fuck, man.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to figure out what the hell to do at this point because that is a lot of information to process in a short amount of time.
I mean, we're just trying to figure out a way to help. We don't know how to.
Well, everybody does whatever they can. I'm sure. Even if it's a small audience, that's fine. It's not a big production. I'm not trying to make it claim to be a big production. It's just for pure entertainment. It's plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Right then and there, it's just plain entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm just genuinely concerned because when he goes home tonight, he's going to have to sleep next to this person. It's just worrisome, you know? I mean, that is a lot to take in. You know, your partner literally picking up a knife.
I really do not want to be in Porky Beans' situation at this point, because if it happens to me, I would have been running like Forrest Gump. I will pull a Carl Lewis. I don't care if I have to pull a freaking Wesley Snipes. Get the hell out of there.
What is Wesley Snipes?
What movie reference is this?
Yeah, what reference is that?
Because I'm confused.
Oh,
Blade.
Wesley Snipes.
But
besides
vampires.
I always forget about Blade.
No, besides his Deadpool and Wolverine and the Blade movies that he done, besides the let's put his whole his all tax invasions to the side and the back burner. Wesley Snipes, you know, known to jump through shit. I would say Carl Lewis, but that's just an understatement.
You look so creepy in the background.
Fuck you.
No, thank you. I'm good.
I wasn't asking. Oh, the Dark Taco Show is about to go XXX.
Oh, careful, Lars. You do realize I have to upload this, right? Fair warning.
Man.
I'm trying to tell you. You gotta
by a dog.
I know it's Saturday Night Shenanigans for the first time in a long while, but
I promise we're not going to get into the realm of bestiality, but we are going to get into the realm of reality.
I'm fair warning.
Okay, I'm going to get phone back. I have to concentrate.
Okay, you concentrate.
Yeah, I must finish this.
By the way, I do love
right now is we're just trying to figure out what we can do for Pork and Beans to help him out, you know, because he's going through a lot right now. And part of the reason I wanted to hop on here is because, you know, one of the things that helps alleviate concerns is, well, humor. So
yeah, gotta be humor, gotta be some sort of.
We're joking about it, but it's a really serious situation, you know. Just.
By the way, speaking of entertainment, kudos to your video. Kudos to your trashy bark video, by the way. I enjoyed it.
Yes. I saw Steve actually played it on his stream a couple of minutes ago.
I ate some.
Well, you didn't eat the crappy one, you ate the good one.
Yeah.
I ate the crappy ones.
You have to eat the crappy one because that's what Lars do. See, here's the thing about Lars, and I loved it. You make the good stuff first, you know, make it appetizing, you know, delicious, and then you go to the crappy one because that's Lars. You go to the crappy one because Lars is known to make crappy shit.
Well, it's my last video on TikTok, allegedly, because, you know, the current administration is saying that they may or may not enforce the TikTok ban effective tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard about it. I heard
so
it's been going on lately.
I did give people something that they could potentially make themselves, you know, just kind of like a recipe, you know, just for some trashy bark. And then, of course, after that, I went with something that they obviously wouldn't make. I mean, who's going to make fucking almond bark out of fucking Chef Boyardee and garlic bread?
God forbid. God forbid.
I know, right?
Chef Boyardee goes a long way, but not in candy bark, you see.
You know, that shit genuinely...
Unless you're going to do spaghetti meatballs unless you're going to do spaghetti meatballs and or SpaghettiOs for bark.
Yeah, but that's kind of hard to put in there. But, you know, it's like, you know, as soon as I bit into that ravioli, it's like, okay, no, this shit is not going to sit well in my stomach. And I legitimately started to vomit.
But my question is, how you feel about the whole TikTok issue? The whole TikTok issue is going to be like the whole band and all that shit.
I mean, there's good people on both sides of the fence. It's a national security risk every time you upload personal data to a Chinese-owned app. But at the same time, there are millions of Americans who rely on TikTok for, well, a lot of things. I mean, not just creators, but small businesses make a lot of money on TikTok. So
exactly, that does affect a lot of people, especially content creators who make a lot of content on TikTok versus here on YouTube.
Well, not just that, but I'm talking about people who sell things on the TikTok shop. Like, for example, there's a fudge company that sells fudge on TikTok, for example, and they get a lot of sales through the TikTok shop. And so that generates a lot of revenue for them because they get a lot of extra exposure because, well, TikTok is a platform where you can not only sell things, but also promote it for free. You know, it doesn't cost them anything to do that. So they generate a lot of revenue. I mean, there's a really popular TikToker who has like over 10 million subscribers who has single-handedly bailed out dozens of restaurants that he has just gone to and reviewed that would have otherwise been swept under the rug. I mean, TikTok is helping the average American in a lot of ways. It's giving creators an opportunity to do things creatively, and it's not charging them anything for the opportunity to do that. But at the same time, like I said, you know, if you're in every American household broadcasting and streaming day by day, China is obviously the company who owns China is obviously keeping an eye on everything that goes through that app, so it's a security risk. So it's problematic because it's literally giving them a window into our homes, which is the whole, like, you know, stick up the ass that the Congress currently has, because it's showing them not only the American way of life, but what life is like in our everyday lives, our homes. So that's the real stickler that they're having with that. So I can understand where they're coming from, but
Stop. Sit.
yes.
Sit.
I guess you could compare it to the Bezos situation. I mean, there's an Alexa in one out of every 3 homes, including yours, Darth, constantly listening to everything you say.
Yep. Obviously.
I guess at the end of the day, the real deal is that, you know, we want American companies to be spying on us, but we don't want the Chinese to spy on us. So
like,
it's okay. Zuckerberg and Bezos do it,
New Jersey, for some reason, had drones, had military drones in Jersey
What is saying?
for whatever reason, that they had like crap load of drones that were spotting New Jersey. What do you think about that? Like, it happened last year, and you think that they were like spying one side versus the other side all over Jersey at the time. So
I mean,
Yeah.
as soon as drones had cameras equipped to them, nobody had privacy anymore, so it's no surprise to me. And the fact that amateurs can buy them just means that this is the new norm.
What is going on with this thing? This is odd.
wow.
Dark Taco, have you ever actually seen the anime or read the manga called Death Note?
I heard about it. I haven't read it per se, but I'm sure it's probably a good read, just like any other bit of anime that I would have come across from.
All right, so let me just give you a brief summary of it. The story of Death Note is that a demon drops a notebook in the human world where whenever somebody writes the name of a person in that notebook, that person will die within 40 seconds. And like Yagami, the person who picks up the Death Notes decides to become the god of the ideal world. He literally goes out of his way to kill as many criminals as possible to build a, you know, perfect society. Ultimately, it doesn't work out for him, and he ends up being killed in the very end. But what's interesting about this story is that this takes place 20 or 30 years ago. But the author actually created a one-shot version of a story where the notebook falls into the modern world. And one of the crucible things about the characters at that point, when they picked up the notebook, is that they're like, there's no way that this would work anymore in our modern society. And the reason for that is because there are cameras on every street. People are always watching you wherever you are. So a character like Kira, the person that Light Yagami was, trying to become, the god of the ideal world, couldn't exist anymore because there's no way that that would work anymore because now there are always eyes on you wherever you are and whatever you're doing. And that is the world that we currently live in. That story worked 30 years ago because there weren't cameras on every street corner. There weren't people always watching us. Big Brother was not always breathing down our necks. And that made it a great story. But 30 years later, the author revisited that story and said to himself, there's no way in hell that this concept would work because we're always being watched. Wherever we are, whatever we're doing, there are always eyes on us.
Right.
So yeah, it just doesn't freaking work. And that is the world that we live in now. We're constantly surrounded by drones, security cameras, et cetera, et cetera. There is barely a moment in your day where you're not being watched by somebody else. That's kind of scary when you think about it, but that's just the way the
It's
world
kind
is
of like
now.
a cursive book or a diary or a notebook out of nowhere. You write somebody's name down, like, yeah, you're screwed. You know,
that's not the scary part about that. I mean, obviously, a cursed notebook is all, scary and everything, but being in a world where you are never truly alone, where you're always being watched and stalked by somebody, whether you can see them or not, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, definitely terrifying indeed, man. I mean, some things you have to think about that for the moment, and wow, that's just completely insane. Can't believe it. I mean, in reality, you learn something new every day, but it's also at the same time something to think about along the way. However it goes, and think about it. It's not literally like something out of a graphic novel, and a couple years later it comes into reality. Truly believe it or not, you know, that's just wow. That's just unfreaking believable. Shit. So I appreciate Allie Rose Petal coming by too, because it's good to see her, dude. She's always doing her Twitch stream also, so yeah, I do appreciate her coming as well. And like I said, normally this is not my normal time schedule. For whatever reason, I just decided to, like, you know what? I'm gonna do a bit of a stream, probably because for the moment I'm bored as fuck, and I have to try to make some sort of content. It's like, damn, you know. I mean, I already did a couple of videos yesterday. Actually, I did a video yesterday, and then the day before I did, and then I was on live yesterday. So there's that. You know, you learn something new every day. Nothing, nothing more, nothing less. And I don't expect nothing more of it. You know, but at least I figure out. I'll decide to sit here, stream a bit. You know, come up with something. It's crazy. I just figure, you know what? I'm just gonna come up with something, at least for today. Other than these, other than these awesome shoes that I I just got, you know, nothing more, nothing less. You know, I just had to do a little personal research about the shoes that I got, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, these are fucking awesome. I just got me some Carmelo Anthony sneakers, and I know he used to be playing for the Nuggets and then the Knicks at one point in time, and then all the way through the Lakers, and then he's not playing basketball no more, and just shit happens. But those are nice sneakers, I should say. Those are some interesting sneakers. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate my family thinking of me when they got shoes for me like this. I was like, wait a minute. And I just remembered just I just bought some shoes since Christmas with my Christmas money. I wasn't expecting anybody to get me another pair of shoes. I was like, wait a minute. Nothing wrong with it at all. I am very grateful. I'm like, I'm not being ungrateful in any way, shape, or form. I'm like, I'm happy. I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a try. Despite the fact that the shoes that I have are size 12, I currently wear size 13, but for some reason, I could fit a size 12. Okay, I could fit a size 12. I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Maybe for whatever reason, I thought, yeah, it's going to be too tight on me. I don't know. Probably a little snug, but other than that, it fits. Whatever fits, I'll give it a shot. Now, I'll give it a try and like, okay, these are good sneakers to wear. I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'll just wear it with something else. Like, I don't want to be the type of dude living the rock star life and just feel like I'm going to wear some random shoes that don't sit well with me. But other than that, I'm like, you know what? The shoes are pretty nice, you know? I mean, why not? Also, I'm just surprised about the detail. Blue. This is like a baby blue color, with a little bit of hot red, kind of reddish orange by detail. And then you have the signature. You have like the silver signature on the back, the design mixed with a different type of blue. But hey, I thought it was pretty cool. Now, like I said, the ones that I have currently were the Nike positions. Yeah, Air Nike positions, and the shoes. This compared to this, my traditional black shoes. Little snug at first, but they do got some good comfort. Very slick. I mean, it's it's fantastic. I'm very grateful. you know. And the thing of the matter is, the time that I bought it, it was after Christmas, and it was 30% off at this place I went to called Shoe Carnival, and it was a good deal. Originally, I got this for like about, I would say, 89 bucks plus tax, like almost 90, but which is not bad versus this sneakers, which apparently this sneaker is, I'm guessing, about $200 a pair, which, wow, like, it doesn't surprise me not one bit. And on the bottom, is it has a flight plate on the bottom. Very interesting. I mean, in case you want to go, shoot some hoops and then run, and then you be in the basketball court and you have these on, you want to go shoot some hoops or go to the gym or whatever, and you have these on, a couple of activities to do. I mean, these ain't that bad at all, though, I'm telling you. But I'm very grateful for my family, though, that they thought about me, and these guys are awesome. I love them. I love them all to death. And I'll wear these sometime with great gratitude, because it is fucking amazing. And yeah, before I've done videos with myself and then me as cousin Milton, you know, I did do a little dance bit. Apparently he won, so it's like, okay. That was pretty interesting. And if you guys haven't seen that, let me see. If you guys haven't seen that, I suggest you guys feel free to check it out. The link is in the bottom. Check it out. Not sure when I'm gonna do other content, but I'm trying my best. No matter what, I tried my best to come up with something awesome to check out and to, come up with different stuff. Whatever caught my attention. If I got an idea, I'll do it. It's not easy to come up with good ideas, but eventually I'll come up with something. You know, pretty cool. Also, today I went to several different places and then look all the different action figures and Funko. And no, I didn't get any new ones today, obviously, but I figure I go down there, check it out. And if I wanted to get something new, I'll get myself something new. By the way, I did, however, I did, however, get a hold of this. It's Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. If anybody's familiar with that TV show, a bit of anime, because Lars was talking about anime, and I came across this. And this guy, I love the detail to death. I love the detail of this figure. This Funko is awesome. The pose is fantastic. The hair is amazing, and you got to see the sword and the arm and the outfit. Oh my god, the outfit is just fantastic. I'm telling you, lots of good details here. And on the back, you got other characters from the anime, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, actually. That's what it is. You can collect all these guys. Besides, I kind of wish they have an Alphonse, his brother Alphonse, which, see, the thing is, when these brothers are trying to resurrect their mother who passed away, and he sacrificed his arm, and then his brother's soul was resurrected in a big robot. So that's what happened. I probably will look into that. But if you like the show, if you like the anime, check it out. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's a good find. Got this at Walmart. I thought it looked cool. Yeah, technically, you can find it anywhere that they have these. You can even find it at GameStop. Probably about, like, I would suggest $13.99 to, like, no, technically $12.99 to like $13. It all depends on where you get it. This one's like about, I think, $12 even plus tax. But this one's a good buy. Like, I would come across a whole bunch of good Funko or action figures, but I haven't decided which one that I honestly want to get, because it did not, spark my attention. It really did not spark my attention to what I want. And for the moment, I wanted to get something Star Wars related, because that was one of my focus, that I want to get something Star Wars related. But there's other Funko that I probably don't have, and I might consider. Not 100% sure if I might be able to get it right away, but I will eventually. So there's that. So sometimes in certain stores you do got a good deal in those, and these are fucking awesome. Like, I would go to my neighborhood comic book store, and I would look through different action figures, and also Funko, among with different comic books to choose from, that I wanted to check it out. I was like, hey, these are interesting. I might get that, but probably not right away. But eventually I will, down the line. So Also, I've been watching Local Queens and sometimes a little bit of Local Rewind on YouTube. It's a pretty good show if you're interested in the drama and all the bickering and fighting and all that stuff. Check it out. I thought certain things are pretty funny. You know, like you got Kid Behind the Camera, you got the one and only neighbor Tina D, boss up all day every day. Then you got Becky Boop in there. You come across a lot of people that might think they're entertaining by default. And then you also, in other channel, you got when you got Local Live, basically you come across Boogie 2988, and then you come across Wings of Redemption. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. You know? I normally don't talk about it a lot, but I figure this is something interesting. This is something interesting. Cause you never know. It's all in good entertainment. I'm entertained regardless whether people are not sure, like, okay, if this is a good show or if it's gonna be a flop or it's gonna suck. You never know. You never know unless you try it. I mean, it's still good entertainment. Oh, and speaking of the episode of Local Queens, I'm telling you, I watched the one episode. I don't know, they try to set Tina D up on a date, on an E date. I'm like, Tina D's not gonna go for that. Tina D is gonna be Tina regardless. Tina D is boss up all day, every day. You can't expect her to tolerate certain people. I mean, you love or you hate the person. At the end of the day, I mean, it's still good content, regardless. Same thing with Becky Boop. I mean, love her or hate her, it's still gonna be fucking entertaining, regardless. And then you got Keemstar, who creates the shows. You got Keemstar create these shows, and the guy's like the puppet master. He gotta pull the strings somehow to make something entertaining, to make the magic happen. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen next. I mean, some people say the show is a little bit ridiculous, but I think it's like ridiculously funny. And as long as I'm entertained, everybody's entertained. It's all well and good, because I mean, damn, anything could happen. But like I said to Lars, I did like the pink shark outfit, the new one. I forgot to ask him. I don't know when is he gonna present her in that outfit. But either way it goes, I'm sure it's gonna be fucking awesome. By the way, shout out to Pink Shark for coming by to the Darth Taco Show and to join me on this episode. Like I said, normally this is not my normal time slot. I figure why not give it a try. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, then either way it goes, it's gonna be posted up anyways. So, and Lars the Juggalo is awesome. Lars the Juggalo, love the guy to death. This guy's amazing, amazing creator. The guy's funny. The guy's very entertaining. I'm glad every time I'm here, he comes in a panel. I was like, yeah, come on, homie, come on over. And let's get something started. Let's get something started for content. I'm cool with it. I mean, it's nothing much that I expect, but at least it's something. And that I do appreciate. And also, I do appreciate a lot of people come by and then watch me sit here and then just jibber jabber for a bit about whatever that is completely random, but at least it's something. Like, I don't expect a lot of things for a lot of people. I mean, whether it's a big audience or not, it's something. You know, I just wanted to, you know what? I just want to chill, stream for a bit, and that's pretty much it. I don't expect a whole lot. I don't expect a whole lot, but at least it's something. You know, but I'm glad whoever get a chance to come see me, come see me. If not, it is what it is. You're not hurting my feelings in any way, shape, or form. You're not hurting my feelings in any way, shape, or form because I'm basically used to it. I'm basically used to it regardless. Like, I could just I can just go back and then just like, look, I'll come back to do Cousin Milton videos as many as I wanted to. Whatever idea that I have to use him to benefit me, then I'll do it. Because like I said, I'm Darth Taco, but I'm also Cousin Milton. It's everybody stating the obvious. I'm the same person, but I like to keep it a little bit of an illusion going on, you know? It's a little bit of magic, you know? Even if I portray myself as different characters, so be it, you know? Nothing more, nothing less. And I'm just trying to do good content. And if you have faith in the content that you do, you know, it it's gonna go well. And if for whatever reason that it seems like it's gonna be, you know, bullshit, then I don't know. it is what it is. But anyways, I'm still here, at least trying to come up with stuff. Like a couple of days that I haven't streamed anyway, other than yesterday that I've done the show. I was like, okay, I figured, you know what? I figured, you know what? I do this show. I was like, okay, let's get going. Let's do this show. Even if I do like, let's say I do like an hour of this, or the fact of the matter is that I would do 2 hours. 2 hours if it's a good night. I will go as long as I wanted to for 2 hours straight. I mean, it all depends. Would some people sit here and watch the recap? Some people do, some people don't. You know, that's okay. I had one person be like, yeah, I was here for a little bit, watched the recap, but I didn't finish the whole show. I don't think I don't think anybody has patience for it. I don't mind it at all. Like I would feel the same way, you know. Like I don't necessarily have to sit here and watch my own streams because I'm like, look, I don't think I would have the patience to watch my own stuff unless it's my shorts or my cousin Milton videos that I've done. I think I've done a few, maybe more. Sometimes I made random stuff and I don't keep track of the stuff that I make, but it's something. I mean, nothing more, nothing less. And even if I put uh how would I call this, a bunch of videos of mine and turn into one video, like a compilation of stuff that I've done. That would have been a lot of work because when I used to do the daily news featuring me, and I end up doing like a whole bunch of compilations of the segments that I've done, and just like, you know what? I don't think I should have to come up with like more compilations because like what's the point? This guy already seen this, you know, and just I don't see the point. I don't see the point doing it. So you know what? Screw that. I mean, it's not even worth it. It's just like basically a waste of time, and it's just like, you know what? Forget that. I don't think anybody else have the time to watch it. Like I would basically, for whatever reason, when I uploaded before I uploaded a video, actually, I make sure I edit some of my stuff. Obviously, live streams, I don't edit it a lot because I wouldn't know how, but the other videos that I've done, I edited before and make it a little bit nice. And just before I upload it, I check to see if there's any issues that I have to fix. And if I don't, then yeah, it's gonna go uploaded. I'll make sure it's set up. It's on the YouTube channel. There you go. And it's not bad. I mean, it's okay. fix it up a little bit. And some of the videos that I made that I enjoyed it, then I watched again. Yeah, sure, I'll watch it a little bit again. Just because, like, basically, I just created a character with a character, and I thought it was pretty good. Like, I did a little Batman spoof. I said, wait a minute. That just gave me an idea. I should have used that before. A Batman spoof. And this is how I created Bat Dork, which is Cousin Milton's other alter ego. See, it's like an alter ego with an alter ego. That's just a third character. Created Bat Dork, make him look ridiculous. I don't have an actual Batman cape. I just use a blanket, obviously, to make him more ridiculous. And then add a Batman shirt, and then add a Batman cowl, which is the pointed mask cowl. I actually got it at Six Flags when I used to go to Six Flags a couple summers ago. Oh my god, it was great going to Six Flags. And I went to this little gift shop when you got a little bit of DC stuff. I got myself a little Harley Quinn figure and the Batman cowl with my money. And I rode the Batman rides, probably rode the Superman once. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. And then I went to this like virtual video game ride. I forgot what it is. I think it's something that happened to do with the Justice League. It was a Justice League ride that I was in, and you get to, ride and you can reenact. It has little pistols, you shoot the bad guys. It's fun. It was pretty good actually. I miss those days. Place is awesome. I'm telling you. So yeah, I decided to make Cousin Milton a Batman character, which is a spoof, by the way, a little parody, just for fun, just for content. It wasn't much, but at least it's something, and it's like, okay, I figure, hey, wear the mask, make myself look ridiculous, and you know, I don't think I would come up with a Robin character. I don't think I would come up with a Robin character, honestly, because I would have to come up with a ridiculous Robin related shirt or something and a mask and make myself more ridiculous as it is. So, but I decided to come up with Bat Dork. That's good enough. I'm not sure about a Robin character though, too. Although, if it's interesting, if I made it interesting enough that I would come an idea to do a Robin character, just for laughs. Okay, that would have been something to think about, I guess. But would it be funny? I don't know yet. I think the bat dork is funny on its own. Let's just put it that way. I think the bat dork is just funny on its own by default. Believe it or not. And it is what it is. Oh yeah, yesterday on Discord, I decided to talk to my friend Willie. Yeah, Willie's part of the community. That guy's amazing. That guy's amazing. I had a good time yesterday in his Discord. The guy's awesome. And if you know who the Killing Joke is, which by the way, I miss him, he's a really good friend of mine, then you already know Willie. The guy, we just had a lot of fun on the Discord. And see, this is what's good about it. You go to Discord and then you interact with not just one person, but the person who knows another and knows another. And then you got a nice panel and it's entertaining. It wasn't much, but at least it's something. You got I'm serious. You got a lot of people. Like I can't just list a couple people on top of my head. And then sometimes I'll visit Plague Trucker Zach's panel, which the guy is awesome too. And then sometimes the Deal for Real would be there. And then sometimes other people. I don't know. Sometimes it's a small panel, sometimes it's not. I don't know. But that's the magic of Discord. You meet a whole bunch of good people in the community and then you interact with them, you talk with them, you just hang out, you just chill. And it's fucking awesome. Nothing more, nothing less. It's fucking awesome. You know, yep, it's just awesome. I figure, hey, why not? If somebody plan on going on Discord, in the voice chat, just to hang out, like, there's always one person like, hey, you want to go into my silver hangout? I'm like, yeah, sure, we can go into silver hangout, and then we'll talk, and then just shoot the shit, you know, just talk about whatever, and it's fun. I mean, it's fucking awesome. I mean, I like hanging with these guys. These guys are pretty cool. You don't come across a lot of people that are pretty chilled as I am, and you talk to them, you shoot the breeze, goof off for a bit. It's awesome. It's it's pretty cool. Shit. I made it to this hour. I survived this hour and just jibber jabber about a whole bunch of stuff and just it's whatever. And you learn something new every day. I mean, if I could make an hour fucking work for me in my favor, then yeah. It all depends. I mean, I can just sit here on this platform and just talk about whatever, and hope everything works out fine. I don't expect a lot. I honestly don't, but it's something. And regardless if it's a good night to stream or not, it- shit happens. Like like I could be taking a break for like 2 weeks without doing anything. Those 2 weeks, probably longer. It all depends on my mood, but at least I'll come up with a video or two and just make things work. Just make things work, no matter what. Just make things work. I don't want to just try to screw things up and the content does not work. And it would be an epic fail. I got to make sure. Okay, if I want to do something right, I got to make this work, or I'm not doing it at all. I told Lars and I told a few other people, either if I'm gonna do a live stream that is good, or I'm not doing it at all. I don't see the point. I don't see the point of even come on live if I'm not doing anything that is good. You know, if I'm not throwing any good ideas out there, there's no point. There's no point of me even coming on live if I'm not gonna bother to put in the effort, which I'm sure a lot of people believe that I I put some sort of effort. I'm just hoping. If I did, that's the win for me. If not, then it's an epic fail. It's an L. And sometimes some people, they used to take a lot of L's, and when you take a lot of L's, when you had to realize that you suck. I was like, that's okay. It happens. I got to do something. I got to step up a bit. And if I'm not going to bother to try to step up, then there's no point of making content at all, because you're not stepping up to the game. You're not stepping up to the plate at all, because only thing you're doing is you're just wasting a lot of energy, airtime. You're just you ain't doing much of anything. And you're going to end up taking L's because if you want that W, if you want that win, you're going to have to step up a bit, which I'm trying anyway. If not, then you know what? What's the point of trying? You know? And sometimes when I come across a Cousin Milton character and hopefully it makes it work for me, then yeah, I think I did a good job. And if I didn't, then yeah, that would suck. But I know if you believe it, if you truly believe in your content, then you know you're going to do well. Regardless. I mean, you can come across several fails, but then you come across majority ones that are W's. You have to have a good balance. If you don't have a good balance when it comes to making content, creating good videos, and if you're not entertaining anybody, then you're just wasting your time. And yep, that would suck. That would suck. Hold on a second. I gotta place my Funko back in the shelf carefully. I'm very particular in my things. So I have to place them nice and neat wherever it's supposed to go. But yeah, at least I find a way to enjoy the content that I do versus the ones, well, you know what? You kind of like doubt yourself for a bit because you're used to doubting yourself. You shouldn't have to. You should know how to be entertaining. Or at least try to be entertaining. Because if you're not, then yeah, you're not doing a good job in any way, shape, or form. You're not doing too good, and that would be a total fail. So yeah, I'm not sure what else to talk about here. It I did made it to an hour and 19 minutes. See, I'm trying to entertain myself the best way I know how because of the fact that I decided to go out and then just go to a few places nearby just because I didn't want to go anywhere farther. And it was cold. Deal with the weather is just ridiculous. I don't see a point of doing something and it's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna even bother. It's cold. It's extremely cold. Like damn. The difference is sometimes too that I like sleeping with a little bit of cold breeze, just not like going walking outside and be dealing with outside, like, oh, it's super fucking cold, and just like, you know what? No, I'm not dealing with that. But a little breeze goes a long way, at least for me, when I go to sleep at night and just to relax. And that's pretty much it. What I was trying to say, I should have asked him. I think I did already, I'm not sure. Or if I mentioned it already, that I want to see if and only if when a new Pink Shark outfit is going to be introduced, and hopefully Pink Shark is going to be doing something new for content with Lars. I don't know. That's the only question I probably forgot to ask. I don't know if I already mentioned it a while ago. I am not 100% sure if I mentioned it. Sometimes I feel like I think I repeated myself and I forgot what I said, or if I already said it already. That's the thing about it, and it fucking sucked. Like I'm telling you, it fucking straight bullshit. It's just one of those days, like, oh my god, dude, it's not even worth it. Like if I remember, I should remember what I say. It's not like I write a script. Like, okay, when you talk about scripts, take a little notes. Like, okay, this is what we're gonna talk about. This. And if you don't have anything prepared, then you feel like you epic fail, you suck. Like, shoot, like not everybody basically writes scripts. I don't write a script. I don't write a script for the show or any other. I just do things that come in naturally. Like when I created my characters. Like I don't write a script because it's just me, myself, and I playing this dude, and I don't think that I would basically back and forth and just like, okay, we're gonna be doing this and this, you know. And in case if I mess up, like, wait a minute, this is not what I say or what I've done, or because it's a script. You go by what's on the script. Like I don't go by what's on the script. This is my thing. This is my thing. This is what I do. I don't fucking just okay, because I always go unscripted. Some people do scripts, some people don't. I damn sure don't. I'm sure a few people don't come up with a script for every content that I do. It is what it is. It comes out naturally. But for me, and this is true, I just let it flow naturally. Just let it flow naturally. Just find a way to motivate yourself, and then let the words fly by. If you feel like you're running out of ideas, sometimes I have a little music in the background. Obviously, not copyrighted, because I would end up getting a copyright strike if I put on some copyright music. That doesn't work well with me because some people are very picky about that. So that's what it is. But I just let it flow and just say what's on my mind. If I feel like the last 45 minutes, I started to, like, just rambling, just sit here, just rambling around on bullshit, and just with no idea whatsoever, and you're running out of, I don't know, just, I say what I mean, and I meant what I said, and I stand by it regardless. And whatever, if I want to talk about something today, I'll talk about it. And if I had a lot of people, whether people are watching me or not, I say, look, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this, because what the actual fuck? I mean, I don't care if I have a large audience. I don't care if I have a small audience. I don't care if I'm sitting here just entertaining myself. I don't care. It's something. I'll find a way. I always have. I just have to have faith in myself, and I can do it. Like, I'm not giving up. Because the more you believe that you're giving up on yourself, then yeah, you might as well throw in the towel. But that doesn't work with me. No. Although I admit I have a lot of doubts. I have a lot of doubts. Like, okay, I have a lot of doubts. I have, you know, I was debating whether or not, okay, this is just not working out for me. But other than that, I was like, you know what? I'll try something different. I'll switch things out a little bit. You know, I'll figure something out. You know, I'll give it a, I'll give it a try. I know it's not much, but at least it's something. At least I'm here. At least I'm here trying to do some sort of content. Normally, I would have no. Normally, I would have other people, like, yeah, they would come by, like Lars or a few other people. They would come by, and it's just, you know what? It's just, it is what it is. I don't know. I always figure a way to figure something out. You know, I mean, nothing more, nothing more, nothing less. But you know what? I know, I apologize if it's not much of a stream, if it's not much of a show today. I mean, we did got little something in the beginning with Lars and Pink Shark, aka Mrs. Lars. At least it's something. Nothing more, nothing less. And a small appearance from Pork and Beans. I apologize. I know it's not much. It is Saturday night, obviously. So hopefully, despite the fact whether or not, if it's something good or not, I mean, all the ideas could be good if I could find some, obviously. I don't know. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement at the end of the day. Regardless, regardless if things are okay or not, just it is what it is. So, words to live by. But for right now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification button if you need to. And I like to thank Lars the Juggalo as usual. He's awesome. I'm telling you. Lars the Juggalo is awesome. Good vibes to Pink Shark. Good vibes to, Senate the Menace, even though he had to stop by and then leave for a second there. And also Ali Rose Petal, I love very much. She's always awesome. And the fact also that she basically, doing her Twitch streams, which are pretty entertaining though. Her Twitch streams are pretty good. She does play Stream Raiders, and sometimes this is just crazy. It just fucking happened. Like, I swear to God, it just. I don't know. It is what it is. But for right now, rock on, stay weird. Wait a minute. I don't know who's watching me at the time. Okay, I guess not. I guess somebody just came in and then just left. I don't know who else is watching. Nobody didn't say shit. But either way it goes, I mean, I would have loved to stay a little longer, but fact of the matter is, I don't see no point at all. But like I said, rock on, stay weird. Until next time, maybe.